If you are thinking about exploring America's national parks, then you've come to the right place. In this video, I'll go into detail about everything you need to know about the different options and what their uses are for the different national park passes. The passes are great for people who like exploring parks, go to the same ones very often, or just like to have it just in case of a last-minute adventure. The National Park Service isn't just the big-name parks you think about when it comes to the national parks. It also gets you into historic sites, national forests, and more. With that in mind, let's jump right into everything you need to know about national park passes. There isn't just one pass for national parks, there's multiple different options. Let's find the one that is right for you. The complete list is as follows: a standard pass, an annual pass, America the Beautiful Pass, a senior annual pass, a senior lifetime pass, a military annual pass, a military lifetime pass, an access pass, 4th grade pass, and a volunteer pass. That's a lot of different options, and that's a lot to remember, so let's break it down. We'll start with the volunteer pass. This one is pretty self-explanatory. This pass is for anyone who volunteers 250 or more hours at federal recreation sites. They'll be able to get this pass for free. Then we have the 4th grade pass. 4th grade is typically when kids in elementary school study U.S. history. To mark this, the Park Service gives out these free passes to 4th graders so they and their families can enjoy the national parks. An access pass is a free pass for those who live with permanent disability. This can be a learning, developmental, or physical disability. The pass allows them to still access and enjoy the parks. The next two passes are the Military Lifetime Pass and the Military Annual Pass. The Military Lifetime Pass is available to Gold Star family members and veterans, while the Military Annual Pass is available for those currently serving in the military and their families. Both these passes are also free, the Lifetime Military Pass and the Annual Military Pass. Now we are coming to the passes that cost money. The Senior Lifetime Pass and the Senior Annual Pass are both available to senior citizens age 62 and older. The Senior Lifetime Pass costs $80 and you pay that once. The Senior Annual Pass costs $20 and you pay for that each year. For those, you need to provide proof of age and citizenship. Now, the most common pass that people purchase, and the one that applies to the majority of people, is the America the Beautiful Pass, which costs $80 a year. A cool thing about all the passes I've just mentioned is that they get you into more than just national parks. They also cover your entrance fees into areas managed by the U.S. Forest Service, U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, Bureau of Land Management, and more. The passes also cover the admission fees for anyone in your group that you are traveling with. By group, they usually mean a carload of people, but not like a large bus group or things like that. The America the Beautiful Pass is good for 1 year from when you buy it, so if you buy it in January, it is good through January of the following year. All these passes cover your standard entrance fee into the park, or whatever federal land you are visiting. Things like camping reservations or other enhanced specific activities are usually not covered from the pass. You also can't share any park passes, so you can't give it to your significant other or sibling and have them use it. Whoever has their name on the card has to be there going to the park. Oftentimes, they'll ask to see your ID when you show them your pass to confirm you are who you are. So remember to bring your ID in addition to your park pass. Now, that's a lot of information about the different types of passes. I'll also link to the National Park Service webpage where you can find more information about the different passes. Now you know what pass you want to get or are eligible for. How do you get it? First, you can order online on usgs.gov. When ordering online, you do have to pay an extra $10 fee. The wait time for when you order a pass and then it shows up at your door can be up to a couple of weeks. It just depends on a few factors. So if you're ordering online, make sure it will arrive before your trip. You can also buy the pass directly at the park you're planning to visit. Not all parks or sites sell every pass, so be sure to check online if a specific park sells the pass you are looking for. It does take a few minutes to buy it in person, with showing ID and verification and printing everything out. So if you're buying it in person, you don't want to be in a rush. If you buy a pass in person, then 80% of the money you pay for that pass stays at that specific site. So if you'd like to support a specific site, buying a pass in person is a great way to do it. If you do lose your pass, you will unfortunately have to pay for a new one. However, if your pass is damaged, they are able to give you a new one at no charge. Once you've checked in at the visitor center of your park or gone past the entrance station, they usually ask for you to display your pass in your windshield or hang it from your rearview mirror. When you buy a pass, they will usually give you a display tag that you can hang from your rearview mirror. An important thing to note, these passes are only good for federal lands, not state lands. You may find a few exceptions to this, but generally they're only good for federal lands. So the pass will get you into things like national parks, national historic sites, national forests, things like that. It won't get you into things like state or local parks. So it'll get you into the Grand Canyon, but it won't get you in at Niagara Falls. It's also important to note that not all park sites or parks charge an admissions fee. Only about 25% or so, give or take, charge a fee for entering. Those are often the most well-known or most attended parks or places. Be sure to check the site where you are going because it might be free to enter. 2 of the passes also get you discounts on things like camping or other recreations inside the parks. The Senior Pass and the Access Pass get you 50% off those amenities. That is all the information about passes that get you and your group into the parks you are visiting, but there are a few other types of passes I want to mention. A standard pass to a park is where you are going to one park, let's say. You pay for your admission, and it is good for 1 to 7 days depending on the park. And it is only good for the place you bought it at. You can also get an annual pass to one specific park. So if you live close to a specific national park, or you visit the same one very often, you can pay for your admission to just that park. Some park or park sites also have admissions to parks that are nearby. An example of this would be the Flagstaff Area National Monuments Annual Pass, where a pass is good for admission at Sunset Crater Volcano, Walnut Canyon, and Wupatki National Monuments. Another example would be the Sequoia and Kings Canyon National Parks Annual Pass. That pass gets you into both Sequoia and Kings Canyon National Parks. There are also certain free days at national parks throughout the year where they waive the entrance fees. They're often Martin Luther King Day, Juneteenth, the anniversary of the Great American Outdoors Act, National Public Lands Day, and Veterans Day. They can change year by year, but those are the most common. At national parks, kids 15 and under always get in free at sites that charge per person admission. On that note, that is all I have to share about the different national park passes. Getting a national park pass is a great way to not just explore the national parks, but also other federal lands. Federal lands belong to everyone in America, so get outside, enjoy some views, go for a hike, and see the amazing places nature has to offer. I hope you found this video helpful on what park passes might be the most useful for you. There's a lot of information to digest, so think about it and see what best works for you and your situation. I'll link in the description below to the Park Service page about the National Park Passes. If you have any other questions after watching, let me know in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer them. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, and let me know below what your favorite national park site is to visit. Also, remember to subscribe. I'll have plenty more guides and travel tips for national park sites and things like that. Thank you again for watching, enjoy your travels and adventures, and I'll see you next time.